Alrighty, so hello, I am Kian Gardner, and this is my video for the second video discussion of this class. I apologize if there's background noise. My family's all home right now, and they're going about their day. Um, Also, I apologize if the camera's shaky. I have to hold it, for this video. So for this piece, I overall enjoyed it. Typically, I have a really short attention span, so if anything's longer than 5 minutes, I just don't like it. But this really grabbed my attention. It was kind of like I was watching a movie, even though I didn't really know what was going on. But the singing overall was really beautiful. I'm first going to go over the things I liked about the performance and the things that I noticed. So some of the things that I noticed is the dynamics would kind of change all the time and flow very smoothly from like lower to like louder. See, like specifically like when one person was singing, it would be softer, and then slowly more singers would get into it, making it louder and louder. And it was very natural, and it wasn't so loud that it hurt my ears, and so I feel like they handled the dynamics really well. They also handled the pitch really well because I do not like things that are really like loud and high pitched. I just don't like it. And for the most part, the piece was very low pitched, but even when the pitch was higher, it wasn't obnoxious. And it was very controlled, and you could kind of see the singers having really good controls over their voices and their range. Whenever multiple people would sing together, the harmonies were astonishing. They were beautiful. Like these performers knew what they were doing. Just the harmonies were so pretty. Um, the overall timbre and tone of the piece was really like kind of somber in my opinion. Just how I interpreted it. I don't speak the language, so I don't know what the story was. But as I interpreted it, it was really somber and kind of sad. But in parts, when the pitch would go up, and usually in that moment only one person would be singing. Sometimes it was multiple, but usually it was just one. The pitch would go up, and then the tone would change from more somber to bright, and then would go back down to somber, and that kind of had its moments of ebbing and flowing between somber and bright. But the overall tone was pretty melancholy, and it was really pretty, and I enjoyed it. I like melancholy things. I listen to Taylor Swift. I like it when a song has a good like melancholic theme. I loved the costumes overall. The costumes were really cool. I don't like the one girl in the beige. She was like primarily dancing, especially in the beginning. She did a lot of dancing. I wasn't the biggest fan of her costume. It seemed kind of like something I would see like on the street at school, maybe like at a gym. But every other costume I really, really enjoyed. On the topic of the dancer, at times she was like dancing and kind of like bright and energetic, like she was having fun. And I like it when I can tell someone's having fun. And sometimes she would dance and be very bright and expressive, but the music would be very like soft and somber. And I don't know what the story is, so I'm assuming there's some kind of like significance behind her dancing and being expressive while everyone else is kind of more melancholy. And I just thought it was a really cool contrast because her dancing still worked with the music. It just had a very different tone than the music. And I thought that was really cool. Um, some things I wasn't the biggest fan of was the camera angles. The camera angle would just kind of pop around at random without any kind of like rhyme or reason. I wish that it was either a more smooth transition in camera angle or that it was more of in a pattern. It didn't really seem to be like in a pattern. It just seemed to be kind of moving to whatever angle they wanted it to have. Um, Kind of around like I don't know when it started, but I noticed it around the 34-minute mark. There was like a ding like from a triangle or some other like metallic percussion instrument, just a little ding that would sometimes go off. And I found it really distracting. I wasn't the biggest fan of the ding. Um what else did I not like? There wasn't much I didn't like. I loved the lighting. The lighting was so cool, especially like when it was really when the colors in the lighting were really, really bright, and you could kind of see the red or the blue kind of reflecting off their faces when they did a close up. I enjoyed that a lot. Overall, I really enjoyed this performance. I thought it was really cool. I felt like I was watching like a play or a musical. I didn't understand a thing that was going on. But I didn't really need to. I had fun regardless. I might look up a translation later to learn what was going on, and then maybe looking up a translation will give me a deeper kind of appreciation for it. But yeah, that's my assignment. Signing off.